What's up, y'all? So this is gonna be the first day. Oh shit, they got cops over here. Damn, already? Jesus. I wasn't planning on coming to SEMA. I kind of just threw my hat in the ring last second, and they said, yeah, sure, come on over. So we're here. So I just dilly-dallied my way over here. But right here, it's not too far from the monorail over at MGM. It's like maybe like a 5-minute walk. But look at this. Duran Industries, Isaiah Duran. Woo! Yeah, we are out here. It's a beautiful day. It's a different perspective for me not to be here exhausted, sleep deprived, stressed out, and just on the edge of mental insanity. So it's actually been a really good week. Talking to everybody, seeing everybody, and it's just been a really good different change of pace for me. Hey, yo, wait, this is super sick. Oh my God, wait a second. Alright guys, so we're over here. I want to try out their laser welder because that's like the new forefront. And look at this laser weld. That is literally looks like a TIG weld. This is a flange, and so what really gets me is the penetration on the inside of that. So look at the heat affected area, and look at this. That's actually really interesting. So let me get over here because it's very loud right now. But I'm definitely going to be trying the laser welder. I got Simon over here. He wants to try it out with me. He's been doing a lot of great stuff, to be honest. I've been really proud of him and the way his whole fabrication journey has been coming along. He's been liking it a lot. So, so let's get in here and let's try this out. So you're not supposed to bring cameras in here, but they said I'm handsome, so I could do it. You guys ever see that video, 3 guys, 1 welder?
Oh, wow.
No, I missed that one.
Just kidding.
That sounds like
He's like, oh man, what I get myself into?
I'm in. Tag me on it. All right, so I have you guys grab a jacket behind us.
Okay.
Where'd I fit in this?
Is it the medium one?
I didn't check. Oh, that's not too bad.
There you go. All right. So this is the Optics 2KW.
Okay.
It is a laser welder. We are using light energy, so we're not using a resistance welding to get through there. We're not using positive and negative. We're using a light energy. It's a 1070 nanometer, so it's an invisible light beam that we cannot see with our light or with our eyes. We're just shooting it down through the base material. Our machine will shoot down to 1/4 inch thickness of material.
Oh, wow.
So we can go all the way down to 1/4 inch, and I've welded down to 20 thousandths butt welded. So
wow.
We can go super thin or super thick. So
I have a question real quick, sorry, before we start that.
Yep.
Is that like through like a fiber optic cable
Yep.
type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the laser machine itself. This is
Okay.
where the laser is generated. It's powered by IPG. IPG is built in the USA. It's back in Boston.
Okay.
Their goal is to produce the best laser possible.
Okay.
So it's generated there, comes through this line. This is the fiber optic line. Comes up through the handle. There's a mirror up in here, a galvo mirror that moves it back and forth. You can see that. That's how wide it can go. It actually can go up to 15 millimeters wide in the cleaning process or 5 millimeters wide in the welding process.
Oh wow, okay.
So there's a galvo mirror here, there's a focus lens here, and then that laser beam comes out, and that's where we start.
So how did you just do that on your hand and then not do anything?
So there's 2 triggers. The first one's a safety trigger that guarantees that your hand is wrapped around here. But we also have a class 2 laser. It's a locator laser that runs up there, so we know exactly where we're going to shoot our laser beam.
Yeah.
And that's imperative for safety purposes. If you're welding and you're up over something, a lot of people like to orient their weld just by the laser tip there.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll bring it up and not knowing that the laser is actually going to shoot like 1/4 of an inch there. So if I'm welding here, I think I'm welding on that corner, but it's actually going to be shooting the laser beam
really
down
smart
through there.
That's
So
really smart.
it's really nice to know where you're at, and then for precision, you know exactly where you're going to start that weld out and move down from there. So the spot weld, the recipe is all in there, okay? So as an operator, all we're going to do is pull the trigger, okay? place it down, we get the blinking green light, eyeballs, and we just pull the trigger. It shuts off. We hold it there for just a second because we're working with stainless steel. We want that gas coverage. And just like that, we've spot welded 2 pieces together.
Oh wow, that's penetration. Look how clean that is.
And so this is one of the main reasons why I appreciate Miller getting into the laser game. I've been laser welding for going on 5 years. I've been producing a spot weld similar to this. We had a weld engineer that went through this last spring, spent a bunch of time rewriting the software. We release it. It's a free software update. Your laptop, hit a button, boom. That weld now has double the tensile strength it had previously.
Oh wow.
So even though on the surface it looks the same, the root out, it's completely different.
Oh,
so
wow.
everything we do is not only does it take a great picture on Instagram or TikTok, what does it do from the inside?
Yes.
That's the important part. We're not just going to take and put a laser out there. It melts material. We're going to call it a laser welder.
Yeah.
We're going to let the science take it where it needs to go. We can take this and just boom, 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 and in under 3 seconds, we've got a spot weld.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And then the angle, it has to be at this angle, right?
Yeah. So the optimal angle is to have that handle parallel. Okay. It'll tolerate a 30 to 70, but we want to have that angle flat. So hold it there for just a second longer afterwards.
Yeah, I understand exactly.
There you go. So yeah, you look at the difference in the coloration.
Yeah. I don't think that part. I was trying to get to the edge to see how accurate it is.
Yep. Yeah, no worries.
That is so accurate. It's actually kind of cool. So that's actually really cool because when you get to the edge, everything wants to melt over, right?
Right.
So it's cool how you can be so close to the edge. I mean, this one I kind of really pushed the limits on it, but this one was really good, and this one was really accurate. Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really
So
cool.
now we're gonna go to A2.
Okay.
So A2 is our wire. So now when we pull that front trigger, it's gonna feed the wire out. So our job as an operator, just keep that right in that groove. We're doing a fillet weld. We want to be at about a 45. Keep a nice relaxed arm. Eyeballs. When you're ready, just pull the trigger and let it push you. When you're done, just lift up. Okay. Keep the triggers held and just lift up off the material. As soon as it comes up off the material, it's gonna shut the laser beam on.
Oh, you're doing good. I don't think I'm getting used to, but I can definitely see how. Jesus.
So bring your tail out just a little bit. Okay, there you go. Oh, gotcha. You just lift up. Boom.
Man,
Redemption.
man.
That's so cool.
Alright, I retired from TIG welding now, and I'm gonna take this one home if you don't mind.
Right.
You know how long I spent trying to do literally just this?
Right.
Have it done right now and like. Alright guys, so we're here at Titanium Power with Ryan. I actually met him over at an anti-gravity booth, and he brought me over here and showed me all this cool titanium stuff. So Ryan, oh my god, say hello.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
So I really want to show you guys what they have going on over here. So they actually have these really cool pieces right here, which I'm excited. Oh my god, I keep all this energy. So they machine these pieces out. So if I come up with the CAD file, which is really good because this is what I've been like bugging Rob for a lot, is this bezel that you could put in there so that way the tube bolts nice and then warp the flange. And what material was this actually again?
This one's in 304 stainless, but we also offer it in the titanium. And new this year, I mean, this is a super hot stuff that we're really excited about is Inconel. So we can machine these flanges out of Inconel, 304 stainless, 321 stainless, and titanium. And like Isaiah was mentioning, that undercut on there, that helps you get the perfect weld, the perfect fitment with the tubes. And we machine it to your specification. We can also flow match all the intake, the exhaust ports.
Yep.
And instead of having to work around with trying to make a tube transition from the circle to to an oval, what we can do is we can put a trumpet on here, so it's all billet, one smooth, continuous structure. That, man, these things are pretty sweet when they all get smoothed out.
Yeah, and this is this thing that saves me hours upon hours of work, because there has been headers that I have to put the tube in there and bang it out, and people don't want to spend the money on getting a nice flange made and stuff like that. So that honestly helps a lot with the flow, so which helps with performance and saves you money in the long run. Because it's not more work that I want to be doing. But they have like titanium fittings, and it's just really cool because they have their own titanium factories and their own Econo, so they're actually making all this stuff in house and bending it all up in house, which is really good, because the thing that I mainly worry about, and you guys know, is quality, and quality first and foremost over everything. And look, this bend, there's no kinking on the bend, and this is Inconel, so this is really hard to bend. Which is really good. And then they have all these elbows for titanium, like there is no kinking, and then the wall size is really good, and I really like this finish that they have on there, so they could do a whole bunch of custom stuff, which is really exciting. And one thing that I'm actually just in the works of right now is making like a titanium muffler for rotary applications, because we always blow out the fiberglass stuff over time, and so they have the capabilities and stuff. But one thing that I'm super excited for is this, because we're just talking about the coefficient of titanium versus Econo and the pricing, about heat shielding and stuff like that. So there's going to be some really good stuff in the work going on very soon. So I'm really excited to not have to do all these ply cuts anymore, because those cost like an arm and a leg. And then man, they just have so many exciting stuff. So I do want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for holding up the standard of metal, which is something that I personally just appreciate. So you guys will definitely be seeing more of the material. Hopefully I'll get some in and I can show you guys that what we could actually do for it. For smaller fabricators and people that are looking to get like into manufacturing stuff, if you guys have any questions, you guys can reach out to them, reach out to me beforehand too. If you guys have any questions, I'm always happy to help. So you guys have a great day. Thank you guys. This is a company I've been working with for a long time, through Rob and all the crazy exhaust configurations that we have to go through for the rotaries. And actually got a G in here. Look at that. I've always been a big fan of the G body babies. But let me come show you guys some stuff over here. This is something that I'm really interested in, because this is pneumatic stuff. So they have the E-gate, which we have a lot of experience with, but they have pneumatic stuff, and the way that they have the pressure and the springs going on, it's way more stronger. It's way stronger than the regular pneumatic stuff. So there's actually some really good development in this. And look how big that thing is. Jesus Christ. But look at all this crazy stuff. So he just told me all about this, and this is actually really cool because it does about 60% of what a standalone ECU could do compared to like the newer cars. So this car is running off of stock ECU and also has this. So what the main thing that's really cool about this is the gauges, first of all, but then also the interface with the phones, and you can have your sensors, and it piggybacks off the sensors, so your ECU still gets it, and it runs OBD2 if possible. And they have, what main thing about this is a lot of if and type of things. So like, oh, if I'm at 100% throttle and temperature gets over this, run this pump. Or run this fan, and you have a lot of controls off of it too. You can just do like it runs this little pump, solenoids and stuff like that, which is really good. And I think it's going to be really good for people who are like on the in-between stage of making more power and don't know if they want a full standalone, or if they don't know if they want to start gutting their car and doing all that, because that is where it gets super complicated and people end up start to go the opposite way. But man, this is really cool. And I just saw this right here. I don't know if they're offering also this elbow, but this is where a lot of people get they need to come out forward this way because the turbo faces this way. So a lot of people need me to cut and weld this off, and then it just becomes a hassle. So to be able to do that without fabrication is sometimes honestly the best. And as much as I love to do fabrication nowadays, I'm looking to do less of it, more efficiently, you know, where it needs to be done. And man, I think they're really just hitting all the marks. This is just a brand that has just been continuing just to push the limits. And I love to use their products. I love to talk about their products all day long. They've helped us out more times than I can count. And you know, we just help them push the limits of stuff. Oh wow, they have compressor maps now. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's fantastic. I love it. Well, if you guys haven't checked them out, they're doing fantastic things. So shout out to the guys over there at Turbo Smart. You guys know I love you. Huge shout out to SEMA. He's an awesome friend, and we have great times together. But he has some really cool stuff popping off over there, and I want to go out and help him. I'm just waiting on him to fly me out and have a project and then make it all make sense. So we have some good stuff coming on the way, hopefully on that end. I love Stephanie. She's doing awesome stuff. Go check her stuff out. She's doing everything herself, and that's just amazing. I love what she has going on over there. Scott, I got a chance to catch up with Scott and do a little pose, and I'm really happy with that. And her, I've been stressing her on the 4-rotor stuff. Really excited for that to pop off. Really excited. Honestly, that's. I mean, I think we're all waiting on that stuff. And I have some stuff coming up with Larry Chen coming up soon. Hopefully, I can help him out with some exhaust stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming up soon that is in the works, and that we're, you know, I hope you guys see the motion and it's going. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. It really does make a huge difference. Thank you so much.